What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Let me just share this actually. Um, right now, it's actually today was actually insane, man. Holy shit! I just lost like 3 years of lifespan inside this trade, man. Let me just show y'all the execution right here. Am I on the right account? Yeah. Oh, it's on MNQ, but just look. Oh my fucking god, bro! I was in here and I was in the trade for 1 hour and 6 minutes. Like, god damn. I'm actually mad. Actually, actually fucked up. But yeah, that's uh that's the game, man. But definitely looking to get into another trade, not now, because the market conditions right now, just the price action looks like shit. So I will not look for any trades until those extremes get taken out. So this buy side and this sell side. Oh, fuck, man. I was in this trade basically like right here, longs, and I was targeting this buy side liquidity. And what happened was that we pushed up. It was good. I was confident. Then we had a down move. All right, okay, we can retest. We pushed up again, and I added right here for two other micros. So then my average was around here and ended up being stopped out exactly on this candle. So right here for 8 micro contracts. So that would have been a $800 win. But unfortunately, man, that's that wasn't. What's up? What's up? Yeah, shit is not moving. And also the volume is pretty high. It's hard to trade a mini if you're targeting, a bigger level of buy side, or if you're playing the 5 minute structure. This is what I was playing with. I was playing the 5 minute structure right here. Breaker, inverse, order block, fair value gap. Everything was aligning. Especially we had this 15, so I was like, okay, as soon as this 15-minute candle is gonna be an up close, we will deliver back up. But if that shit, look at what happened. Up close reaction, usually like, okay, you could have a failure swing here, come back and then push up, or at least get stopped out. But fuck, right now it's a moment where I'll just mark out the highs and lows and I'll wait. But that's what happens when you have such huge moves in the market. 400 handles to the downside. So first we had a 200 handle up move from NFP. Then we had 400 handles to rebalance price after NFP. So now we are in the accumulation phase. But I'm telling y'all, like, I've never been in a trade that pissed me off like this one ever in my life. Never. Like, I'm actually pissed off. Because the thing is like, the amount of times I was in profits, Break even. Oh, I'm actually a dumbass. Sorry, guys. But I literally didn't say anything that was that was important. I was just yapping about seeing price go up and down. Sorry for that. But I still see this 1 hour for value gap being filled right now. This should be the draw on liquidity. Then we'll look to see if there's any sellers from this area. Oh my days. You guys take any trades today? Also, even like right here, like this distribution is absolutely crazy. Like seeing this 5 15-minute candles in a row, then 3 15 in a row, chop. Shiflu, Wagwan. What's up, brother? We'll try to find a trade here. Oh, my redemption. Oh, my fucking money back. Ain't no way. Wagwan, homie. The ball. So right here, actually, engaging in a trade here is really dangerous, in my opinion, but could still end up working out because of the amount of accumulation we just had. Now the New York session, PM session is going to open at really soon, so we should have more action coming in. Because of course it was lunch, bro. Even if it's lunch, like that shit is crazy. Are you only trading with Tradeify? Yeah. Only trading with them because I don't like to pass evals. You know, I trade straight to funded accounts and also the biggest accounts, 150Ks. So that's really why I trade with them, and they're by far the best. Have you ever tried Forex? No. I was trading CFDs at first when I first started, but then I came to futures and never came back. Never looked back. But Forex, in my opinion, it's really hard to trade, and there's no regulations whatsoever. You know, a broker's price is different than someone else's, and it's I really prefer futures by far. Most firms don't have straight to funded programs. That's the thing. I'll look to get into a trade soon. Let me lock in. Let me lock in here. Get that projection here. That's we wanted Satsu. Doesn't give me no fucking entry. GG's. Wanted to get that drive down from the opening here. How many trades do you take per day? I take around, like on my main accounts, I take like 3, 4 trades a week. I would say 4 trades a week. Congrats on 5K subs. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's a huge milestone. Doing great. What about you, Sam? But yeah, around I would say around 3 to 4 trades a week. Usually 4. I try to put on risk though. I try to you know get a little bit more involved in the market to get that frequency. Even if your win rate is a little bit lower, if you get a little bit more frequency of trades, then you'll make more money long term. So that's really why um, I try to go for four, but sometimes I'll have six. You know, it depending on the week. Sometimes it's three, sometimes it's two, sometimes it's five. If I see a setup though, I'll take it immediately. First L after 8 winning trades. Shit. Oh, good. Part of the game. Definitely part of the game. What potential setup am I seeing here? Um, I wanted to get a quick move from the market structure shift, based on the fact that the market was gonna open up at 30, but right now moved down aggressively without me. So I'll stay out. I really want one of those levels to a trade. Really, it's a huge chop. Even if I, find a scalp inside here, it's such a lower probability in my opinion. So guys, by the way, I'm doing a giveaway again. Giveaway every single stream almost. Make sure I want bare minimum 120 likes. We're 97, so come on. Like and subscribe to my channel. If you're not already subscribed, um, basically it's a bot that does all the giveaways. So if you're not subscribed, you're not going to be part of the giveaway. What levels are on your fib? The normal levels, really. 236, 382, 05, 618, 79. I added 03. It's like, um, basically midpoint of. It's a good level in my opinion. 03 and also 72. These are just levels where back in when I backtest, I see price pulling back to those levels, so I mark them out. Have you taken the payout? Yeah, I did. I did take a $15,000 payout last week, and I'm on the road to get a second payout on those set of accounts. And as soon as I have it, I will size down aggressively, and it will take me 3-4 months to get the last two, but way easier when you have a lot of drawdown. So I'll remain patient. Yeah, 1 to 1 risk to award. 100 viewers, 100 likes. Nah. 120. Lock in, guys. But yeah, man, this week has been pretty slow for me. Being completely honest, let me just do this. Oh shit, my fault. Uh, let me show you guys the week for now. Let me see just on my journal, but the week has been really slow for me. Today was gonna be a really good setup, and I was gonna make 800 on it, which would have made up for this lack of. So I'm up $3,000 this week, but on one trade only. Just crazy. Just copped 850K straight to funded with your code Absolute G. Appreciate you, bro. If you buy an account with my code, post it on Twitter. I'm definitely gonna show some love. Definitely. It's so funny how your brain works. Like one loss will make me lose all the confidence with my model. Mm. I mean, it's part of the game, you know. Even if I tell you it's part of the game, you already know it. But really, the what's gonna help you with this is the fact that uh, you know that if you stick to your rules, no matter what, no matter how many losing days in a row you have, you'll get that payout. You'll get out of that drawdown if you're in a drawdown. You know, it's confidence. Let's say it's not necessarily that important in trading if you're trading mechanically. You know, but if you have some level of discretion, confidence is really a big part of your trading. You know, and not being scared to enter when you have the intuition. But for me, even if I'm confident or not, I'm executing my plan and I play with those statistics. After you take the payout, does your drawdown increase as now you have 7k profits left? So basically now it's always it comes back to zero. So let's say like the first payout, I needed to make $9,000 on 5 accounts, so $45,000 total, and I requested 3k. Okay, so 3k profit. So there is left in my account, there is 6k drawdown left, and I need to make 4.5k profit. But this profit, let's say it came back to zero. So now like the consistency, the 20% consistency is on 4.5k of profits. Okay, it's not, so I cannot have huge days still. The risk has to be um, pretty tight. So I cannot make more than $900 in a day, really. So that's why, in a way, it's good to have this drawdown, but you don't really think about it. You just trade. So let's say it really becomes easier. So the first payout is really hard. The second payout is it's twice. It's way easier than the first. Okay, I would say like uh, it's literally 50% of the difficulty of the first, and then the third you only need to make $3,000 of profits, but you have a 6.5k drawdown, and you have 3k of profits to do. So the third and the fourth are the same. So they're basically like if you take your time, bro, these are two inevitable payouts to have. But one thing to note is that the drawdown is not based on, the 10.5k. Let's say once you're going to request that third payout, that 10.5k once you're going to request that third or that fourth payout, it's based on the 3k profit. So you need to stack up those wins still. It's not you can't make that 4.5 immediately just because you have a big drawdown. So this is why, like with this firm, you can really show to yourself that you're a good trader. These are not Mickey Mouse payouts. These are payouts that you actually deserve, and you can treat them like real accounts. This is like a yearly plan, I would say. If you take it really slow, this is a yearly plan. Like you can make 100k with it pretty consistently, I would say. My mic bugging? Let me know if my mic is bugging. I could be lagging, possibly, but let me know. I don't think I am. Still inside this range. Let's wait to see what price is gonna do once we sweep one of these levels. Okay, mic is good. Perfect. But yeah, so I chose Tradeify because they have a yearly plan. Basically, I take it as a yearly plan. those 150Ks, and I take them really slow. And yeah, I didn't take anything on I took one thing, like one setup on this account, so those 5 accounts, which is an account, a set of accounts where I only take a really specific setup. And right here, I took this setup and ended up being stopped out at break even right here. So this is why I'm minus 15 bucks. Oh shit, I didn't show. Sorry. Now you can see. Yeah, I didn't show, but minus 15 bucks today times 5 accounts. But this was the only setup I took. Now I'm looking to get into another trade, possibly if we can sweep one of these levels and reject, hopefully. And with my VIP, I took 3 trades, one win at the beginning, really good win, and then I got squeezed twice on longs here and here, so down on the day with the VIP, but I have like a separate account only for the VIP, and it's like I'm trading really aggressive on those accounts. So, which here I'm trading really passively, but most people cannot trade the same way I do. It's really hard to have that kind of patience. It's definitely one edge of mine. The patience is really part of my game, because I understood that this game is risky. The more you engage into this market, the more you can lose your money. So I really wait for specific things to happen, time-based and price action based, to enter a trade. So that's why I'm really passive. Yeah, VIP trades are more on a personal account. My VIP is my personal Discord. So I live trade from 10 to 11 every single day there. Yeah, this zone basically is a 15-minute gap, and you had generated sell side below you. So this is a level where we could expect, I would want to see price, reject this level to look for potential long. It's a YouTube bug. Damn. Mm. But yeah, going into Friday, one of the biggest things I learned the hard way is don't go with heavy size, because you're gonna get hunted by that trade during the whole weekend. Don't give back too many profits, even if it's on an eval. What's my hindsight on PM session right now? I can't. I don't read anything. I can't read anything. We're in a chop, so like we are rejecting this sell side liquidity level. We do have this 2-minute bearish fair value gap that you can take longs from for a quick scalp back to the upside. For me, I'll stay out of this, knowing that I'm looking for a better setup than this to put on risk. But yeah, for now, like there is multiple quick scalps you can take. This right now, you have a quick scalp to take back to the upside. You could have a scalp from the rejection of that high into this 15-minute. But for me, direction wise, looking at this H4 candle that is going to close in 13 minutes and it's bearish. So depending on how this hourly close, we could see price going back down towards the sell side, especially if it forms, that kind of order block formation. So that engulfing, bearish engulfing. If someone win the giveaway but his country is not eligible, then you send the money. Hell no. Hell no, bro. But good question. No, I don't send the money. I'm dead. No, 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 no. The accounts are my only giveaway. Like, and it's big enough, guys. Come on. I'll do like, let's say the giveaway that I did on Twitter. It's a 50K growth, 50K. What is it? Straight to funded accounts with Lightning account. It costs fucking 350 USD. It's not no small amount of money. All right. Or let's say I have a really big giveaway coming soon, and it will be a 150K Lightning account. All right, but it will be a 150K Lightning account, and it costs 550 USD. So like, yeah. And I asked people in my Discord if they really wanted what they wanted as a giveaway, and most of them responded by saying they wanted accounts. Nobody cares about, me sending them a monitor to their house, and it costs less money than an account, by the way. A monitor would cost me like 150 Canadian or 200 Canadian, so which is like 135 or 40 USD. And ship it, good, perfect, and you have your gift. But those accounts, man, they are way more expensive, and you can make money with them. Sounds like that ETH swap thing. I swear, bro. Can't gamble the monitor, no fun. Facts. Oh my god. When I made that poll in my Discord and everyone was responding, accounts, 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 was like, bro, insane. I really thought some people would have said, you know, a TV or something else, but nobody seems like they care. I'm close to my first payout, so would just like to know. Thanks. Wait, what's your question? Would you like to know what? Oh shit. Sorry, I just joined. How long did Tradeify take to show in your bank account after you request the payout? It took me 1 minute. I requested 5 payouts, so the first payout, the first set of payouts I requested, it was on the same time. I requested 4 payouts of 3,000. It hit my bank in 1 minute 30 seconds, and the second one I requested it at like 6 p.m., 5 p.m., and it took 1 minute also. So I mean, you send me the account, I'll ship you the monitor. Yeah, the giveaway will be as soon as we have 120 likes. So right now we are at 79 likes. Make sure to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and as soon as we have 120 likes, I'll do the giveaway, which is going to be, I'll check what I have. But coming in next week, so make sure to tune in, to put the notifications on my Twitter account. But there will be a 150K Lightning account to win, which is crazy, right? I'll possibly do this giveaway on Monday. So 150K Lightning. How can I join my Discord? Um, you can join it through The link's in my bio on YouTube. Yeah, there is a links in my bio, and there is like a link tree link where there's all my links, and you have access to the Discord there. Funded accounts are life changing. I mean, the 150k Lightning is possibly the best giveaway I ever did in my life. Why? Is because you can make $3,000. Let's say you are dead broke and you have the skill. If you get to the live account, or even let's say you get one payout, you can reinvest that money into, let's say, cheaper accounts like gross, 50k gross, pass them, and then get consistent cash flow from it. And especially like giving away a Lightning accounts. So it's literally me giving you, money to put into a live account. It's literally the same thing, but you just have restrictions to follow. Well, like if you win a Lightning account, damn, that's the best giveaway to ever win. Let's say you win in advance, it's really good. You didn't have to pay. We still have to pay the activation fee. The growth, it's really good. You don't have to pay, but you still have to pass the eval. But the Lightning, you don't pay, plus you don't pass the eval. So, what now? I'm not gonna lie, market conditions wise, September, people are talking about September this, September that. For me, been pretty mid for now. It's been okay. It's been okay. Did you use Rise for your payout? Yes, I did use Rise. And I used the free trade copier on Tradeify. But if you're looking for, copy traders to copy trade multiple firms, let's say, there is Replicanto and there is Trade Syncer. Why is your Insta age restricted? It says you need to be 25 to view the profile. I really don't know. Wait, it's actually age restricted. Good thing you said that. I'll look deeper into that, but I don't know exactly why. Better than August? August was a really good month for me. It was a really, really good month. I trade a 150k Lightning account, but I think the 50ks are easier to get a payout. Yeah, of course they're easier, but long-term wise, Lightning are better. Because let's say 150k, the first payout is really hard to get, but you're getting 3k. So like, okay, that's good. But then the second payout is easier than the first, and the third and the fourth are easier than getting any payouts on any accounts. So it's really, if you can get past that first payout, then you start breathing really. So you really have to understand how to play those accounts on the first payout. That's literally what I did. So basically what I did was that I was risk on for the first 7,000. As soon as I made 7,000, I trimmed my risk in half. So I was risking literally like $500 to $600 per trade, which is what I do now. So I did risk a little bit more on this trade, but I trimmed my stop loss. My stop loss was right here. Came like literally one handle away, 0.5. How do you join the giveaway? First thing, we need 120 likes. So we're 124 people watching, 96 likes. So the way you join the giveaway is that I'm going to tell you to spam a word in the chat, and as soon as you say that word in the chat, type that word, then a bot is going to log you in the giveaway. But you need to be subscribed, and yeah, that's it. This action, man, it's actually pissing me off. Also, like, I was still in the trade right here. Let's say I was up like 480 bucks. I wanted this internal high, and I didn't get picked up. It just opened lower on my face. Ah, damn. Shit was lame. 113 likes, come on. 150k lightning is goaded, and Tradeify doesn't seem like a firm that wants you to fall for their rules. I mean, I would argue that this is possibly the best plan out there. There is not any plan where you can make 100k with that initial investment. And yes, the first payout is hard, but you finish when you request those 4 payouts, you just made 100k. Like, what else do you want? So you could trade those accounts so slowly to a point where, even if it takes you 12 months to get those payouts, the 4 payouts, you still made 100k, which is more than 99.999% of people day trading. And imagine you take this and you have a regular job, it's 100k more in your bank account. I mean, I don't know if there's a correlation between typing the word a lot, spamming it, or typing it once, but I don't know. But you can spam it if you want. Do you play adding more account? Do you plan? Okay, do you play? Do you plan on adding more accounts in the future? And what do you think? Will prop firms be better or worse, like in like 3-5 years? I think basically, like, the reason why prop firms are so good now compared to back then is because of the competition. The more the competition, the better the firm's rules become. Some firms are adapting to what other firms are trying to push and are trying to get market shares from. So I would say in 3-5 years it will only be easier, I would say. But to a certain extent, like, of course, I don't see the sim exactly working the same way, but I would say would in 3 to 5 years, I see those prop firms being uh, a little bit more direct with the live accounts, you know, and really trying to get you into a live account as quick as possible. But in terms of that, Tradeify is by far the best. Like, exactly, okay, you need this amount of payouts to get into a live account. Or if you buy the Lightning account, you need 4 payouts. If you buy the Gross, you need 6. But there's firms where I'm not gonna name any names, but there's firms, bro, out there that have big market shares that in my opinion shouldn't. It's really scary to see those. Like, for me, let's say, I'm not gonna name any names, but for me, a firm that gives you there is a firm, let's say the biggest possible firm here, I would say. There is a firm where, they let you the access to buy 70, let's say 70 accounts if you want. You could pay 70 evals if you want, and your credit card will go through. All right, it will go through without any doubts. Okay, credit card accepted. 70 evals purchased. Perfect. And then what is going to happen is if you request a $5,000 payout on your 5 accounts, or you request a big payout on your accounts, then they're going to be like, oh, what happened? You're sim farming. You bought more than 10. You didn't have the right to buy more than 10 accounts. So you're like, what the fuck do you mean? You how do I how can I have access to buy those accounts and the credit card goes through, but when I request the payout, I'm banned, or I'm put in a plan where I have to chill out, or I have to, I have to, I don't know. For me, there is some shady ass stuff. I'm banned from other firms, and it's like, for me, Tradeify, they're by far the best, man. And I met all those people, and I trust them with my life. So like really in this space, not a lot of people are asking themselves questions. Like, one shady thing is enough to stop, believing in those people. Moss, after 2 years from learning classical analysis plus ICT, I can't succeed with anyone. What's your advice? I would say don't do what everyone does in terms of strategy. Find your own. Find find a framework that is repeatable on the higher time frame. So let's say you're backtesting, stick to the 15, the 5, and the 1 hour, and just try to predict, okay, when this happens, okay, price should go up, or when this happens, price should go down. And as soon as you have rules on the higher time frame that dictate where price is going to go, and it's really accurate, then you understood the market mechanics, and then you build a system around that framework overall. So usually what everyone does is not necessarily the right approach, I would say. Try to take an approach where you feel comfortable, but you create it on your own, and you have a lot of data on. If you did something for the last 2 years and it doesn't work, then just ask yourself, did you put enough effort? Did you really do everything you could? Did you follow all your rules, or are you really just saying that because you are not putting in enough effort into those concepts, let's say? So my advice would be, go back to the drawing board, basically the basics. So like the real problem is, like, too many people try to, let's say, take setups just based on a set of rules. Okay, sell side, this, that, and then I go along. But really, if you can't explain the reason why someone else would lose if they go against you on a trade most of the time, then you don't necessarily have the right system. You don't have the right approach. You got to understand a little bit deeper. So it could be scalping, it could be anything, but for me, I really like scalping. I think it's easier to find a 10-point move in the market rather than a 60-point move. There's a lot of randomness that comes with trying to find huge moves in the market. So consistent base hits, and then become so good at those consistent base hits that you have a lot of data backing why you should hold some trades more than others. So then you flip that low risk to reward setup to being a higher risk to reward setup. It all comes down to probabilities at the end. I don't think you can build the high risk reward strategy based on something that is not extremely high win rate on the lower time frames. Why do we range so much? Yeah, I really like we range so much right now because of the big moves we had this morning. NFP and then 400 point move to the downside. Of course, we're gonna chop. Why do you want to go live versus sim funded? Doesn't sim pay more? It does. It does. Sim feels better, of course. Sim feels better, of course. But in my opinion, the live account is really good because you become a real trader. Let's say you're not a real trader until you have a live account, in my opinion. And the reasoning for it is pretty simple. It's because of basically prop firms is more of you managing a company, okay, or managing a business. All right, I'll zoom out, but it's you managing a business. Okay, why? Because you have costs related to the accounts that you pay. Okay, so like activation fees. Let's say $97 growth account. Good. We're just gonna use the growth account. It's a business, all right. Overall, what you're doing right now is a business. So let's say you have costs. Then, if you get paid on that account, this is your revenue. Why? It's not profits because you need to deduct the cost from what you actually lost in the first place to activate that account. Okay, so let's say you make 1.5, okay, USD. And then what happens is that you have profits. So then if you subtract the revenue minus the cost, you have the profits, okay, the net profit. And that net profit, let's say right here in this case, it's 1,400, like, and $3. But let's say, even if I'm just gonna say that really blindly, but you could end up net profit at the end of the year, even if you blow that $2,000 drawdown a lot. You know, that's the edge that prop firms are giving you. And it's way easier to trade prop firms than a live account, because if you traded the live account and you lost that 2,000, then you need another 2,000 to be break even. But let's say with prop firms, in order to be profitable, let's say you use Tradeify, then your cost is 97. Okay, the revenue you're making is 1,500 and the profit is 1,403. How many times is that? It's like 16x your initial investment. Okay, it's an investment. What does that mean? It means that you could blow that account 15 times, get one payout, and you're a break-even trader. But let's say you lost 2,000 multiple times, okay, with a live account. Let's say you lost it 15 times, then you lost 30K. And even if you get that 2K back, which is the one payout only, then you're down 28. You know, it's a business. So once you know how to manage those, your profits, your revenue, your costs, and you know how to play with those, then you start understanding the game a little bit more. But let's say, in my opinion, you don't become a real trader until you face those live accounts. Like, a live account will really show you your real self, because those drawdowns will not, like, when you're going to hit a drawdown period, if you hit a drawdown period with growth accounts, it's all good. You know that even if you blow those accounts, you can redo them again and you'll be up. All right, because you're making a lot more money than you're spending. But on a live account, damn, if you're down 15k, you know that you have to keep trading with, let's say, $2,000 of risk every single trade to make back that 15k drawdown. It's different, super different. So in my opinion, it's good to go on a live account because you get into a whole other level as a trader. You become way better at managing your risk, way better at, being patient. A lot of stuff comes from that. And also, this is why I love those trade to funded accounts so much, those 150k lightning accounts so much, is because it is the plan that recreates that live environment the most. Why? You have a consistency rule, so you can't do, like, you can't have like deviate from your plan and try to go for a big trade to save your drawdown, which is something that you will think about doing. Let's say it happened to me. I had a live account down $4,000 on it, and every single day I was thinking, yo, I just need to catch the low of day. I just need to catch the low of day. And it's something true. Like, you will try to gamble the your way out of that drawdown one way or another. Well, let's say if you're with a lightning funded account, those payouts are not considered Mickey Mouse payouts. This is always what I say. There's firms where those payouts are Mickey Mouse payouts because you're not being rewarded for being, let's say, a good trader. You're being rewarded for being a good gambler. But let's say with this firm that I trade, let's Tradeify, it's the let's say the conditions that you need to follow, they make you a good trader overall. That's why I like them so much. And I treat those lightning funded accounts just like a live account, which is crazy. I've had those accounts for more than 63 days. It's a lot. A lot of people can't keep those accounts for more than 15, 20. So this is what, at the end, it's not about the money. It's really not about the money. It's really about how good of a trader you can become from that experience. And yeah, I think setting yourself up for the future, let's say, is the most important. If you know you have the skill, and the only way to have true confidence in something in life is to have the hard proofs behind. And if you were able to keep your lightning funded accounts for 60 days or 120 days, 180 days, and you got the four payouts in a row, you are a good trader. Like, you showed yourself that you could do that consistently, let's say even full time. But how are you going to have the confidence to make that a full-time job when all you do is gambling? Let's say your evals, or gambling on another firm that has Mickey Mouse payouts. I call them Mickey Mouse payouts because they are indeed Mickey Mouse payouts. You get rewarded for being a good gambler in some firms. Can we trade on gold and Tradeify? Yes, you can. Gold futures. I will never waste my time buying an evaluation account ever, because I feel like it's waste of time, and I would rather pay an extra money to do an evaluation account. You said it. You said it best. I have the same. It's not necessarily that I wouldn't trade any evals anymore. I could go for a growth account. I really like those. They're still really good in my opinion. But I would, like, my approach on trading evals is pretty different from where I started, basically. When I started trading, I would take them extremely patiently, and I would try to pass them like in 2 months. But really, if you think about it, there's an opportunity cost of you not trading your system with real money. If you know you have a real system, and you know you have true positive expected value in your system, then I would say it's really wasting 3 months to pass an eval. You just wasted, let's say, real money that you could have made with a lightning funded account. Or let's say I buy a growth, I would make sure that I try to go for that growth account, but I set myself like a time limit to pass it, because if not, I'm gonna spend on too much money in the live market. Imagine if you win 10 trades to get from 0 to a $3,000 profit target on 5 evals, so you made 15k, and then the next month hard market conditions come and you blow those accounts. But if you had, sim, funded accounts, so you had funded accounts that you could make money on from this jump, so from the start, you would have made that 15K payout, that 10K payout, sorry, on those 50K accounts. What kind of strategy I can follow to recover my $1,000 loss in 50K growth account? Please reply, sir. Not gonna lie, that account is gone if you tell me this, bro. You should already have your strategy, bro. Come on. I'm not gonna tell you which strategy to use. You have your own. I don't know your strategy. You got this, bro. Just keep trust your system. You have a system. You have a strategy. If you don't, then I think you should take some time to build yourself one. But asking me, you know, what strategy you should use to recover from a drawdown, like I don't think you should put in a risk in this market before having a really good strategy. You should have a profitable strategy before buying an account. Yeah, that's basically said it better than me. Oh my days, man! This action is freaking crazy. And inverse on the 15-minute chart. This is a new one, like a perfect inverse on the 15-minute chart. So yeah, what time is it? 18 or late in PM, man. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna do the giveaway right now, guys. I'm gonna do the giveaway right near. Right now. Come on. Let me go here. Bot tricks. I'll just do this and. All right, so it will be. What account am I gonna give away? I have to look at what I have actually right before. But I'll do the giveaway right now, guys. Let me just see what I have, what accounts I have. All right, so we're gonna do yeah, I gotta send them first. So we'll do a 50K advanced account. All right, because yesterday I already gave out like growth. So yeah, I'll do a 50K advanced now. So spam the word PFT. It's for a 50K advanced account. Let me just put it here now. Spam the word PFT. Yes, sir. Oh shit. Okay, this is good. Spam the word PFT to get into the giveaway. So a 50K growth account giveaway. Oh shit, my fault. So we're 97 right now. I'll definitely post the recap tonight of today's session. It was not an easy session, I'm not gonna lie. Even for, let's say, the YouTube strategy was not easy. Not an easy day at all. And also not an easy day for me. You see, like, the chop was crazy. And in the morning, the aggression from the sellers were just, it was insane. So if you want to be in the giveaway, by the way, you need to subscribe to my channel. You are not going to be counted in the giveaway if you are not subscribed to my channel. So make sure you like the stream and subscribe to my channel to get into this 50k advanced account giveaway. I do giveaways every single stream. I show you guys my daily P&L on the set of 5 accounts that I have right now. I have, I treat those accounts exactly like a live account. I want to show you guys the proof behind why you should take things slow, proof behind that this shit actually works if you take one setup and you just trust your setup with your life and take it every single day. So make sure you guys like and subscribe to my channel to get into this giveaway right now. So I'm gonna do 50k advanced account, and we're at 147, which is more than what how many people are actually looking at the stream. So I'm gonna start it right now. Let's go. M Mint, let's go. Congrats on winning a 50k advanced account. Make sure you have your email in your YouTube description and type in the chat right now so I know you're there. You need to type. You have 45 seconds left to type. If I see you, then you're good. M Mint. But congrats. I need to see you type in the chat though. All right, see you. So I'm gonna add you right here. Make sure to have your email in your YouTube description. This is how I'm gonna send you the account. Should send it this Sunday for all the people that won this week. So Marco and Mint, you guys should receive accounts this weekend. So just before we go, I'm just gonna show you guys my journal on the set of accounts. So my journal right here. All right, because I do it every single stream. It's been a while that I've been doing that. So still no trades for me yesterday and today, unfortunately. Can't seem to find anything. But right now I'm at $50,000 in profits in 30 some trading days. All right. Requested the first payout on this set of accounts. So now I'm exactly halfway there to get the 100k payout. I need $3,500 per account now to request that second payout, and then on the third and the fourth I would need only $3,000 of profits with a $7,500 of drawdown. So right now I'm in a pretty good position. Still exactly the same thing as I talked about yesterday. I've had those accounts for more than 60 days now, and still the same plan, still taking the same setups, still have the same exact conviction in my system. So even if the next week is red, I will keep trading the same system and follow my plan. So this is it. Let me just show you guys. The P&L of today, I took one trade and it was a break even, so I got slipped on the break even, and you can see here it was with micros and I lost $13 on 5 accounts. So that was it, halfway there. And some people are asking me, like, why don't you show the win rate? It's because the win rate here on this journal shows you, basically counts the break-even trades as losers. So it makes the win rate actually lower than it actually is. What you can know though is the winning days are more important than the win rate, because there's a lot of trades here. Let's say on the trades, the days that I had 20 or 30 trades that I got stopped out at break even, so 30 trades being 6 trades divided by 5 accounts. So that's pretty much it, guys. Appreciate you guys so much for the love that you've been showing me. It's incredible. I'll be there also on stream on Monday on Tradeify TV for the backtesting session. It will be from 5 to 6 p.m. EST. I will host possibly the biggest giveaway this Monday. I will possibly give a 150k Lightning account So make sure to stay tuned to my Twitter. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. And if you want the best deals at Tradeify, make sure to use code Amos. I heard it gave you a higher win rate. So I thank you guys so much, and I see you guys on Sunday for my own stream on this YouTube channel. I will give you guys the date, not the date, the hour exactly tonight. So peace out, guys. Much love, and I see you guys on Sunday. Cheers. Peace out.